am on a quest to rank every single Pokemon on a tier list. So far, I've done the first, second, and third generations. In this video, I'll be ranking all 107 Generation 4 Pokemon. Let's get started. Let's get started. Alright, Turtwig, S tier. That's my first starter right there. Grotle, A. It's mid for a starter middle evolution. Torterra, obviously gotta go S tier. Just an absolute unit. Chimchar, adorable. S tier. I love its cry. Monferno, that's S tier. Infernape, S tier as well. The whole Chimchar line, I think kids can identify with that line really easily. Maybe because it's monkeys. Piplup is S tier, but hear me out here. Prinplup and Empoleon, A. Sorry, don't like those ones as much. I like Starly, but all it really has going for it is that it's cute. I'm gonna put it in B. Staravia, A. And from what I can think right now, I think Staraptor is one of the coolest regional birds. And I'm gonna put it in S tier. Bidoof, very memorable design. A. Bibarel, B. Kricketot. I like Kricketot actually a good amount. Wouldn't use it though. I'll put it in B. Cricketoon, I think that's actually a pretty cool design. I'll put it in A. Shinx is really cute, and I can see that, but I don't personally have much of a connection with it. I more catch a Shinx so that it will evolve. B. Luxio can go in A, and Luxray, yeah, no, Luxray is also gonna go in A. It's close to S, but this is my list, okay? Badoo, C tier. Roserade, S tier, Roserade. Cranidos, S tier. I love Cranidos. Rampardos, not so much. I'll put it in A. Shieldon, that is a strong B from me. Bastiodon is cooler than Shieldon. A. Beermer. What the fuck is this? Burmy. That can go with Badoo in C tier. Wormadam, D tier. I don't like those guys so much. B tier for Mothim, though. Combee. It is cute and recognizable. There's a lot of Combee memorabilia. I'll put Combee in B. Vespiquen I think is very cool, and I will put it in A tier. Pachirisu is a great design. It gets an A from me. Buizel, that's S tier. Buizel is like the perfect design for Pokemon battles. I don't have to justify. Floatzel, I don't like as much as Buizel. I'm trying to choose between A and B, and I think I'm choosing B. I think they could have done so much more. It's not even that different from Buizel at all. Cherubi, it's cute. It'll go in C next to Badoo. Cherum, a little cooler. B? Shellos is a strong B. It's one I use a lot, actually. Gastrodon is an A. Ambipom, F tier. First F tier of this list. Ambipom sucks. Apom is such an energetic, likable little guy. He deserves a much better evolution than this stupid... God, I hate it. Drifloon, S tier design. Same with Drifblim. Actually, no. Drifblim, A. Sorry, Asa. I know you like Drifblim.
It's Asa here.
Bunnery. It's cute. I like that about it. I'll put it in B. Lopunny, though. B as well. Mismagius. That's an S from me. Honchkrow, A. Solid. Glammeow. I've always liked Glammeow. I like the idea of it just kind of chilling in my house. A. Perugly, B. I don't really have much of an opinion on Perugly. I know people really like Chingling. Personally, I don't feel much towards it. Sorry. Going in C for me. Stunky. I like Stunky. That's a B. Skuntank is an A. I love its shape. Bronzor. That's C. Bronzong though. Ooh. I think I might put it in A. Bonsly. A. I love Bonsly. Mime Jr. D. Happiny is adorable, and I'm gonna put it in A, right next to Bonsly. Chatot. I didn't know that was Gen 4. B. Spiritomb. That's an S. Oh my gosh, what a cool Pokemon. Gibble is adorable. A. Gibble is one of those Pokemon where if I find it in the wild, in the back of my mind, I always go, should I catch that? Gabite, I think is a great middle evolution. A. Garchomp, S, obviously. Obviously Garchomp goes in, it's like, that's not even negotiable. Munchlax goes in S. Sorry. Riolu. Gen 4 is full of these, like, just absolute shoo-ins. You know what? It's when Pokemon started, they started to get more human attributes. And I think that's why, as a kid, I identified with Riolu, Lucario, Croagunk, and like Weavile. Like, I identified with these Pokemon because they look like little people. S tier. Same with Lucario. Hippopotas, strong A. Hippowdon, I don't feel as much towards Hippowdon. B. Skorupi. I think Skorupi is cool, kind of cute. I don't know, B. Drapion, A. Krogunk is an S. Strong S. Toxicroak, A. Very similar to Drapion. Not sure why those are in the same generation. Carnivine. I love Carnivine. I'll put it in A. Carnivine's always biting James. Finneon, I like it. B. Luminion, I don't mind it. C. They're very forgettable and you don't really see them that much in the game. And like, who is gonna use that? But it's sort of just like a pretty thing to swim across the screen every once in a while, you know? Mantike is adorable. B. I almost did A. That was close. That was close. Snovert, that's an S from me. It's a very cute, compelling addition to the snowy wilds of the Sinnoh region. Abomasnow, same thing. I don't think I like it as much as Snover though. I'll put it in A. Weavile is cool, and I would put it in S, but I think that's just because of like the social bias that I have towards it, where like everybody likes Weavile, so I like Weavile too, so I'm gonna put it in A. Magnezone, that's S from me, man. You might not expect it, but I think that's a really cool Pokemon. Licky Licky. I have a funny story about Licky Licky. First of all, it's crazy that they named a Pokemon Licky Licky, and for that, I'm going to put it in S tier. But also, my brother had a Licky Licky named Mark, and I asked him, I was like, that Pokemon's just called Mark? That's crazy. And he was like, yep. And then for a considerable amount of time after that, I thought Licky Licky was called Mark. Do with that story what you will. Rhyperior. A lot of people think Rhyperior looks really stupid, and I agree with them, but I also think it's really cool in the way that's like stupid cool. It's like how Transformers is cool. So Rhyperior is gonna go in A. Tangrowth, that's a C. Electivire is sick. Stuff like Electivire level X, like that's the sickest card. Yeah, that shit's so cool. That goes in S. Magmortar can go in A. It's not as cool as Electivire, but I do think it still has the quality of being cool in like a stupid Transformers way. Togekiss, that's S. A lot of my opinions probably formed just from my brother telling me an opinion to have when I was very young, and then I just held it. Yanmega is interesting because I feel like they could have made something so much cooler with Yanma, so I'm gonna put it in B. I still think it's good. Leafeon, definitely not the coolest evolutions in this generation. Neither of them. I like Leafeon more than Glaceon, actually. I'll put Leafeon in A and Glaceon in B. Gliscor, that's a strong S. Gliscor level X, though? Mamoswine, S. A lot of S's here at the end. Porygon Z, way cooler than Porygon 2. A. Gallade. Gallade is very nimble. There is power in his speed. I'm gonna put him in S, obviously. Probopass. B. No, A. Dusknoir. I'll put it in A, because I think it's really cool, but it doesn't quite make it to S tier. Ooh, Frostlass. That's another A. I think Frostlass is really interesting as an evolution of Snorunt, and I like branch evolutions, especially branch evolutions like this that are added after the fact. I think they should do more of those. Rotom, that's another A. I like multiple forms too. They need to do that more. I'm not sure how I want to rank the Lake Trio. I don't want to put them all in S tier. I'll put Azelf in S tier. That one's obviously the coolest. I think that Mesperit's hair is stupid. So I'm putting it in A because actually no, B. And Uxie can go in A, because its hair is slightly less stupid than Mesperit's, and I like yellow more than pink, even though I have these right now. This used to be yellow. Now I have Uxie's hair. How do I want to rank Dialga and Palkia? Growing up, I had Pokemon Pearl, so obviously I have a stronger connection to Palkia emotionally, and it has a much cooler cry than Dialga. Its typing is more interesting, but something about Dialga's like colors and its shape and how like spiky it is, I like it more than Palkia. It feels good to finally admit that. So Dialga goes in S tier, and Palkia also goes in S tier, but just know I like Dialga a little bit more. Heatran, that's an A. Strong design, not the coolest legendary. I like how it walks around on the walls. Regigigas, S tier. There's a movie I remember with Regigigas where he's in a temple and they awaken him, and he stops a glacier and he goes ging go gang 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 ging ging, and he's doing the he's like he's so sick. Ooh, Giratina. Probably D. I'm kidding. It's S tier. Cresselia is an A. Generation 4 is when they started commodifying legendaries. You know, there used to be just the 2 box arts and maybe a trio. Fione is stupid and doesn't need to exist, and it's C tier. Manaphy is awesome and it's really cute and is S tier. Darkrai, S tier, obviously. Shaman is S tier. Where's Skyform Shaman? Arceus! A lot of people might get a little bit mad at me here, but I'm gonna put Arceus in A. Personally, I don't find it as appealing as a lot of the other legendaries. I can't believe it's already over. This is my S tier. That's my A tier, that is my B tier, that's my C tier, that's my D tier, and that is my F tier. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to ranking Generation 4. Stay tuned for Generation 5 coming very soon. Comment what you think my worst take was, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!